Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making some Toddler approved organic collard greens. So if you are interested in that recipe, continue watching. All right guys, here we go. Right here I am picking 3 bushels of organic collard greens. I got these collard greens from Whole Foods. I believe they're like $1.99 a bushel, which is really good. Again, they're organic. They have already been sprayed and cleaned using my DIY fruit and veggie cleaner. I will insert a link right here for you to check out that video to see the recipe. It's super simple. I actually don't prefer to pick greens, but you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? So here I am picking these wonderful collard greens. So here I am just chopping the collard greens up. We prefer our leaves to be a little smaller, plus we have a toddler, so it just makes it easy for him to kind of grab and go. So I'm chopping them up and I am putting them in the sink. I'm going to be soaking them for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm letting the greens soak in lukewarm water. I'm adding some pink Himalayan salt, some apple cider vinegar. I find that salt helps with bitterness, just to make sure they're not bitter, and then the vinegar is just an extra cleaning agent. Greens can be gritty and they can have hidden dirt, so I like to clean these more than once. While the greens soak, I'm going to go ahead and get the broth going. Here I found some organic veggie broth from Walmart. I usually get mine from like Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, but I was at Walmart and found this. This is the 32-ounce container. I've already added some to the pot already, but I'm going to add the whole thing. And then I have about 3 garlic cloves using my beloved garlic mincer. As you guys know, I mention this all the time. I am also going to be adding different types of seasoning. Here I have thyme, I have some oregano, I also have some basil, as well as bay leaves, and I'm going to top it off with some pink Himalayan salt. So I am literally just using whatever seasonings I have in my cabinet to make the broth taste good. And here I'm just adding to taste. There's not like a particular measurement. I'm just adding to taste. If it's too salty, I just add more water to it. If it's not seasoned enough, I'll just add a little bit more seasoning to it. So it's literally whatever you like, just to taste. There's no specific measurements. Here I'm adding, I think it's going to be about 4 bay leaves. One of the bay leaves were considered in half, so it's about 4 to 5 bay leaves that I'm adding. And of course adding some pink Himalayan salt. So I have 3 bushels, so I am adding a good amount. Here I have my red onions that I'm adding. This just kicks the flavor up. And I am going to cover this up, let it simmer for about 20 minutes. And once it's boiling, I usually just take a quick taste to see if it's too salty, not salty enough, and it's just right. So I'm going to add the greens. And it's 3 whole bushels, so it's going to seem like a lot, but they are definitely going to boil down. And once I do that, I just put the cover on it and I let them do their thing. Also, it's good to point out that the stove is on medium to low, and I'm going to let them simmer for, again, 20 minutes, just so I can come back and check to see the progress, to know if I need to let them boil even more. which as we see, we're here now, and they were good. I did give them a little bit of a taste, but I thought that they were not as tender as I would like, and also not as tender as my toddler likes. So I am going to allow them to continue to simmer. I just added a cup of water to the mix, and I'm going to cover them back up once again, and I'm just going to let them go. I am setting my timer for 30 minutes. That's not on camera, but I'm setting it for 30 minutes, and then I'll just come back and check periodically just to see how soft they are and if they're to my liking. And so right here, I have let them simmer for 30 additional minutes, and they are absolutely perfect. So now it's time to put them in a bowl and let my little man taste them. He's so excited about collard greens, y'all. Don't be afraid to give your kids like the things that you think they may not like. They will surprise you. These are absolutely one of his favorites. And as you see, he even did a whole happy dance around them. He absolutely loves them. Plant-based collard greens.